What's going on, gang? 223 Bucky here. I just wanted to do a video today on answering questions that are frequently asked inside of my comments. So I went on YouTube and I looked through the comments on each video, and I realized you guys asked a lot of the same questions. And I feel like you guys need answers. So I wasn't doing anything, so I just decided, okay, let me do a video on these questions that my subscribers ask me a lot. And I also wanted to just let you guys know I really appreciate it. All my subscribers, my day one subscribers, all the people who got my YouTube on notifications that every time I upload a video, it's notify you that I just uploaded. I really appreciate you guys. For you guys who are subscribed to my channel who don't have their notifications on, make sure you turn your notifications on so you can catch my video as soon as it uploads. I really appreciate that if you do. And for all the people who go and follow me on Instagram, and you guys in the DMs, you guys let me know how y'all doing. You guys asking me questions about guns. You guys asking me state laws and everything. And I will also be answering these questions today about state laws and stuff like that. But like I was saying, I really appreciate you guys for just staying active with me. Guys, just a little more longer. The list is almost up. I think it's up May 1st in Florida. It's almost up. We're going to be going to the gun range. We're going to do a lot of experiment videos. All these videos are coming up. The list is almost up. I just thank you guys for being patient with me. And let's just jump right into the video. So I got these questions off of YouTube, right? And like I said, you guys ask me these questions a lot. Multiple people. So I put them all and I'm going to answer them. So the first question: do you have a license for your guns? Yes, I do have a license for my guns, and I'm going to show you the license for my guns. It's not a license. I don't have a license for each gun because you don't need that. It's not even a license to have each gun. But this is my license for my guns. If you guys can see that. This is my gun license. As long as I have this, I can carry my gun outside. If I don't have this and I go outside, I can get, that's I think a 3rd-degree felony for carrying a weapon without a concealed weapons license, a permit. So as long as I have this right here, as long as I have this, I'm good. I go to the gun store, I purchase my gun, I walk out with the same day because I have this, because I have the permit to carry a firearm. So yes, I have a license. Second question: are all your guns legal and registered? Yes, I own all rights to my guns, all them legal documents and everything. Back in the day, it used to give you a paper to take home and everything, but now it's all in the computer. Everything, they take the serial number down, they put your information in, and it's linked to that gun. They make sure when you're buying a gun that they double check to make sure that they got the serial number for your gun that you just bought with your information, because if they mess that up and you get stopped and they run that, you might have a little altercation or whatnot. I don't know how it goes, but you might have a little trouble there. So make sure when you go and you buy a gun that everything's matched up to yours, to your information. Next question: why is it hard to hear you sometimes? Sometimes I have a lot of stuff in my background, and sometimes I think I'm talking loud, but I really be talking low because I have my daughter. She sleeps. Most of the time she be asleep, so I don't want to talk so loud. But I have a microphone. Sometimes I think it's catching me, but it don't. I don't realize that after the video is done. But I try to talk as loud as I can. Sometimes I don't like being too loud, so that's why sometimes you might not hear me talk loud, but I'm gonna try to fix that the best way I can. Oh, and also for you guys who can't really understand what I be saying sometimes, I have braces, as you can see. I have braces, so my words kind of slur a little bit because I have braces on, but they're gonna be getting taken off in like another 3 months, so you won't have to deal with that anymore. So that's another thing. Hooray for that. How old are you? I'm 24 years old. Just turned 24 February 23rd. I was born in '96. Where do you live? I live in Florida. I live with my wife and my daughter. So I live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, South Florida. Are you a cop? No, I'm not a cop. Where did you purchase your guns? I buy my guns from Nexus, mainly Nexus Shooting. It's a gun store down here in South Florida. I think it's the only one in South Florida if they have any other state. I think it's only that one in South Florida. I also go to Bass Pro and I go to Shooting Skirt. But the main place I always go to is Ness's because it's like a John Wick futuristic type of store. So that's why I like going there. Is everything on your gun legal? Yes, every attachment or anything I put on my guns, all of them are legal, and that reason is because I make sure like my AR pistol, I can't have a forward grip, but I can have an angle grip. You have to know these things when you're buying a gun. You need to know the laws to your gun. On the pistol, I don't think it's really that much laws on the pistol. It's up a silencer. That's it. A suppressor and a silencer are two different things. So you guys should know that. Where did you buy your gun sights and flashlight? I bought my gun sights, I think, off Amazon. My flashlight off Amazon, I think. Those are cheap. Those are just like attachments I just wanted to put on there like fast. It's like I didn't want to spend as much money, but I didn't want to spend like less money. I think I spent around like $50-$60. A sight, like a red dot sight for your AR pistol or your regular pistol, like a 9mm pistol. They can go from $100 all the way to $400 or $500. It just depends on what you want to do. If you want to go on Amazon and buy a cheap one for $40, that's you. You can do whatever you want. That's what I did. But like I said, I'm gonna invest into more expensive sights and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start buying the more expensive sights, like $500, $300, and stuff like that. Why haven't you done any gun range videos? I haven't did any gun range videos because of the pandemic, COVID-19. So that's why I haven't been going to the gun range. I haven't been posting experiment videos, but I will be posting it soon. So like I said, you guys just stay with me, stay patient, like you guys been doing, and we're gonna have a lot of those videos coming. Are you ready for the apocalypse? Yes, I am. I always talk about the apocalypse to my wife, and she hates it. I always tell her the apocalypse is coming, and she freaking hate it. She hate when I say the apocalypse is coming. But yes, I'm ready for it. I have tons of ammo. I'm so ready for it. Who's not ready to just see The Walking Dead in real life? Why do you have so many guns? I have a lot of guns. The first thing is why I have so many guns. I love guns. When I was younger, I always was fascinated with guns. I played a lot of Call of Duty growing up. I played a lot of Grand Theft Auto growing up. I played a lot of like gun games, like even the game called Gun. When you ride on the horse, you was like in the 19th century. I like playing games like that, so I fell in love with guns. So when I got older, I always told myself, I'm gonna buy a lot of guns. I'm gonna have a lot of gun safes. I'm gonna have a lot of guns. It's just something that I like. It's not, I don't want to hurt people. I don't like people getting hurt. I don't like people getting killed. I don't like people getting shot. But another thing is, I have to protect myself. Where I grew up at, you have to protect yourself. So I keep my firearm with me at all times. I don't live there anymore, but it's just the way I grew up. It stuck with me. I have to be protected at all times. I feel like if I have my firearm on me, I'm protected. I feel more comfortable because I'm first response. If something happened and I don't have my firearm, I gotta wait for the police to come. And the police can come 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, who knows. I'd rather have my firearm with me that I can protect myself. So that's why I have so many guns, and that's why I carry my guns. What are the laws to own a gun in Florida? The laws to own a gun in Florida, you have to be 18 or older. At 18, you can only purchase a AR or an AR-15 or a shotgun. At 21, you can purchase. At 18, you could purchase a pistol. You can't carry it. I think you can't carry it. I think you could purchase a pistol at 18, but you cannot carry it at all. It has to be in a lockbox or a safe, and it has to be like no bullet in the chamber, no bullet in the magazine. Have to be out of the gun. So I think that's how we go in Florida for 18-year-olds. But I know you can have an AR-15 and a shotgun. But the pistol, you might have to look it up, or I look it up for you guys, and I'll let you guys know in the comments. I copy and paste it, the direct law. I paste it inside the comment box. But at 21, you can get any gun. You don't need a license for it. You can buy an AR, don't need a license for it. You can buy a shotgun, don't need a license for it. You can buy a pistol, don't need a license for it. But you will have to wait 5 days. I repeat, you will have to wait 5 days to actually pick your gun up. You will not walk out the gun store with your gun that same day. The only way you can walk out the gun store the same day, you have to have the license that I have, the concealed weapons license. You need this. you will need this right here to walk out the same day. You will need this to walk out the same day. So if you're 21, you're trying to buy a gun, you don't have that, you're gonna have to wait 4 to 5 days. So you guys know that. Why are you getting? What are you getting? Are you getting a shotgun next? Okay, I wrote that wrong. Are you getting a shotgun next? Yes, I'm getting a shotgun next. I just bought a Glock 19 Gen 4. My next gun is gonna be a shotgun, so you guys stay tuned for that. I'm gonna buy a real deal shotgun, like a nice shotgun. I'm gonna buy like 4 shotguns. I don't really like. I don't think I'm gonna really want a lot of shotguns. I really want a lot of AR-15s. So I'm gonna get 4 shotguns, but my first one I'm gonna make sure it's the best one I can find that's in my budget, in my range. So you guys, it's gonna be coming up like a month or 2. Are you in the military? No. On Call of Duty I am, but I'm not in the military, like active in real life. No. Do you play a lot of Call of Duty? Yes, I play a lot of Call of Duty. I play a lot of Call of. Well, I to be honest, I never really liked playing Call of Duty multiplayer growing up. I always liked the campaign and survival mode. But I met my friend Dustin like a couple of years back, and we became real like good friends, or like best friends. And he made me get into multiplayer Call of Duty, and like I will only play Call of Duty online, like Warzone and stuff, if I'm playing with him, because he's like legit on that, like no scopes and everything. But I'm pretty good with the AR-15s, but he's like next level with no scopes and stuff like that. But yeah, I love Call of Duty. I love it. Gun safety protocols. First thing with a gun. I'm gonna put it up right here on this side of the screen. I'm gonna put up the safety protocols when you having a gun. The first thing with a gun, you never point a gun barrel at someone. You never point a gun at someone. You treat every gun like it's loaded. Finger is always off the trigger, like I always say. You gotta have trigger discipline. You make sure your finger is always off the trigger. Never put your finger on the trigger unless you're ready to shoot your target. And another thing that a lot of people, a lot of people don't know. Learn how to take apart your gun to clean it. A lot of people always inbox me and say, how do I take apart my gun? I had somebody tell me I had my gun for 3 years. I don't know how to take it apart. I looked at every YouTube video and they don't explain it well for me to take it apart. When you buy a gun, it gives you a manual book, and that manual book shows you how to take apart your gun and how to put it back together. You guys, you have to take apart your gun and clean your gun. It don't matter if you buy a $125 High Point. If that gun is not clean, it will not function the way it should. You gotta remember, this gun was made. This gun is like, everything is like mechanical. It is trained to do what it is trained to do, only what it's supposed to do. It can't go beyond that. So if it's a lot of gunpowder built up in there, it can't do what it's supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So like I said, you guys, every time you go to the gun range, I prefer you clean your gun. That's what I do. Every time I go to the gun range, when I get back, I clean all my guns that I shot. So those are the 3 things I wanted to tell you guys. Make sure you never point a gun at someone. Make sure you always leave your finger off the trigger, and make sure you always clean your gun after leaving the gun range. But I'm gonna post the five rules for gun safety. I'm gonna post it on this side of the screen, so you guys will have that. So make sure you guys get that. I'm gonna make sure I put that on there so you guys got that. And the last question: what is your favorite gun in your gun collection? My favorite gun in my gun collection will be my Taurus G2C. It would be my Taurus G2C. This is my first gun I bought. My Taurus G2C, the first gun I bought. So it's kind of like my baby, my favorite. So it's empty. We all know it's empty. It's not even a mag in it, and the bullet would have came out already. But yeah, it's my favorite gun. I think this is my favorite gun because this is the first gun I actually bought. First gun that I actually own myself. So kind of stuck with me. Carried it for like 2 years before I started buying other guns. And I don't carry it now because I switched it out for the FN, because you guys say I should carry the FN, and I realized I should carry the FN more. But this is like, if the apocalypse happened, I would have this gun, my FN, and my AR pistol. Would be my gun. My Glock probably won't even leave the house. I'm not a Glock guy, but these the guns I would have. I don't know why. Just these are my go-to guns. That's just me. But this is my favorite gun. I love this gun. You guys see I put the sights, I put the like, I forgot what they call, True Glow sights on there. So yeah, my baby towards G2C. But anyway, if I answered all you guys' questions, if you have any more questions, make sure you leave it in the comment box. If you like this video, make sure you give me some thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn notifications on so you see every video that I upload first. Make sure you guys do that. And make sure you guys continue to just keep following me on social media, Instagram, and especially my Instagram, Twitter too. I'm going to drop a link for my Facebook because I'm going to be uploading a lot of gun reactions on my Facebook instead of YouTube, so you guys can have fun watching those. And that's it, guys. 223 gang, we out.